Yeah. Swerv.
Yo, we are back. Phone lines is nice. Shout out your Instagram real quick, Swerv.
Swerv, SWERV_1.0. SWERV_1.0.
What was the first record I started with before the Jadakiss record?
On the set.
Yeah, on the set.
I love that. Came through stunting on set. These niggas blooding on set.
What brought out that song?
I actually did the original over a Kodak Black instrumental.
Oh wow!
But I had the vibe though, cause you know I vibe with the youngsters. Those my boys. So we out there chopping it up, and they always like, yeah, on the set. So I went to the studio, I found the beat, recorded it, and then I got my producer to make an original over it. Cause sometimes I have a vibe in my head, and I want to send him the vibe and kind of like not emulate their stuff, but kind of make something similar a little bit, but with our own vibe to it.
Is it being in Newark or Jersey? Period. Is it you have to like compare yourself to what's going on with all the craziness?
Not really, man. It's just basically adapting. Because, you got the young kids that they on their own vibe. They do what they want to do. Salute them for that. Just like, you know what I'm saying, how we was. But the vibe is, I just like adapting to them. I like the vibe with them. I like to go to the clubs with them sometimes and listen to their music and get my little bop on. You know what I'm saying? Staying relevant.
You've been in the game for a while, just like me.
Yeah.
We just never crossed paths.
I know, man.
Which is so weird.
I know, man.
I think I ran to your manager at a strip club a few times, but
I expect.
Yeah, I don't know about anything.
Yeah, Lodge. You right there running the Lodge.
Yeah,
Melville Music. Melville Music, man. That's how we doing it.
Yeah. Shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we here, man.
Killing niggas. I don't trust this guy, man. Explain what in the beginning, like I didn't run into you, but you were with like the Locks and all those.
I was doing stuff with Kiss. Me and Kiss actually had the same manager, Ice Big J. God bless his soul, he passed away.
Yeah, R.I.P.
So my first video with Kiss and them was back in 2011. It was actually the Lay 'Em Down record. And Shy Money was at the shoot, and we shot the video for it. But it was on the I Love You mixtape / album that Kiss came out with, and I was on the hook with him and Styles going back and forth on it. So
I was trying to do that mixtape too, man.
Yeah.
I think I did 2 tapes prior. Yeah. I did like a few mixtapes with them. That was one of my highest selling, longest selling tapes.
Oh man, that joint's classics.
If you do a mixtape with the Locks, like you can sell that shit literally like 8 years after it comes out.
Yeah. They got them loyal fans kissing them, man. They got them real loyal fans. Shout out my bro. Shout out to LOX, D Block.
Who else you fuck with? Is mostly Kiss?
I mean, I got a joint with Uncle Murda. I got a joint I did back in the day with Too Short. I had a joint with
That's so
Glass
random.
Malone.
Too Short?
Yeah.
How the fuck you run into that nigga?
I was messing with actually one of the owners of Arizona Iced Tea. He had it back in the day. He was like maybe 5 years ago. I don't think he with him no more. But John, man, shout out to John and Ilburn. I was doing a venture with one of their artists, so I ended up meeting those people through them because they were from the West Coast.
So you were rapping different back then?
I mean, it always been different because of my producer and how we do. We just basically, I never have any. I always do every beat he sends me, and that's what really got me in the mode like that.
Shit.
So I just record. So my style is so crazy because I can adapt to anything. I can do any kind of style. And, basically just working with people and writing, doing work with other people on the side. So, gotta be a chameleon with this shit, like, seriously.
Yo, I'm about to send this nigga Celine Dion.
You already know. Hey, look, you'd be surprised. Who be like, oh shit, you came up with something
I'm
crazy.
like, yo, this nigga did freestyle on this fucking.
That's what it's all about, the challenge.
My heart will go on the remix. Celine gonna hit you up on Insta. This is fire.
If Celine hit me up, it's over. I made it.
Je t'aime.
I made it if Celine hit me. Seriously.
Yeah, yo, you got a record on her before she died? That's crazy.
What?
You know what I'm saying? It's like 150 now, right?
She might bring you out on stage.
How old is she though? She like 70s?
This is like 80 or some shit.
Bro, she's old. I don't know what she is.
Still look good though.
I haven't seen her in a picture lately though.
I hit it though. Of
course.
Yeah, you don't have to hit it.
Man. Like, no
she ain't get pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that'll work again for you. Yeah. Don't use any protection, you'll be fine.
You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
And actually, and if you do have a kid with her, you've got a kid with Celine Dion.
Oh yeah,
So that's not bad either.
You'll be famous and rich forever.
A Titanic pussy. Man.
The story would sell for like 10 million and shit. Like,
Shit.
what is it like to sit in a room with Celine Dion for an hour?
Look, I never interviewed her. That's a bucket list for me right there.
That's what it's like. It's dead.
Canada, man, they got good pussy over there.
I don't know what would you
I've
talk
never
about?
been to Canada. I don't know. I would ask her like, what was her favorite song she ever wrote type shit.
And when she said it and you didn't even know what that song was.
I know. I start laughing and be like, that was my favorite one.
Yeah.
She was like, I hate that.
Love that song.
I hate
She's
that
like, what's
Kelly song. Did she do a record with R. Kelly too?
Yeah. Did she?
Yeah, she did.
What is it called?
She probably erased all that shit, man. Jesus Christ. Your music, man, give us a one-on-one on like your whole like energy and persona. Like, who is Swerv? Like,
Swerv is from North. Swerv is a dude that grew up crazy hood. You already know. Got it right. Got civilized. Learned how to adapt to my environment. And just love doing music. Me and Bundy, we've been rocking out for so long. We was like locked in the studio for like 6 years every day. I'm talking about losing girlfriends over this shit. Oh, you out here doing this on me and all that. And I'm locked in the studio like I'm not even doing anything. Like
losing girlfriend.
what? Losing everything.
That's serious, man. When you lose a vagina,
Think you doing something else that's crazy, but
fucked up shit, man.
so we developed our style. I call me and Bundy the East Coast Snoop and Dre.
Oh wow.
Cause we just we make magic together, man. We can basically do anything, man, and that's why I'm so excited to actually be able to push and get a world a taste of our music, man. Like I feel like I've been doing it for a minute and I've been rapping, but I never really executed the strategy like I needed to. I was basically learning. And then with Pick passing away, having to do it on our own or whatever, we always had Pick to guide us. So had to start guiding ourselves and, hooked up with Lies and, we putting a plan together, man. Hooked up with you. Just...
I mean, I am a little bit behind the Jadakiss thing, moving fast forward a little bit. Shit, I'm so happy with that, that's the video that's getting done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You already know.
Jadakiss is always going to be a legend that fucking, like, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. He is in the books.
Man, Kiss, I never heard a whack verse from Kiss ever.
Never.
I can't even think of one.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I always wait for his bars to come out. Sometimes he's last. He's usually like the last that he murders.
Yeah, he is actually. Right. Yeah.
Kiss, man, that was crazy to start working with them after listening to them for so long. That shit was crazy. It's still like unreal to me. I don't even be realizing.
Classic,
like,
raspy, fucking hard shit.
Going hard, man. For years.
And he still look the same too.
Yeah, Kiss is healthy, man. He's doing this thing, man.
That turtle blood, you know what I'm saying?
Piggy bank. I'm just trying to call.
We have bad beef with the Locks.
Yeah, I know.
Man. Were you around when Junior had serious issues with the Locks?
I wasn't around.
That was very, I'm shocked. I'm kind of shocked that nobody died in that feud. Like, that was real, like, I was like, yo, I ain't going nowhere, yo. Fuck, I stayed at home playing fucking video games. I was like,
that was crazy.
I'm not going to the streets. Styles P, fucking Chic Luch, and all them crazy niggas.
Yeah.
And they're like niggas, like, you have beef with those guys. It's not, you have beef with their crew.
Yeah.
They probably had like the largest crew. They were like probably the second most like feared crew. It was Wu-Tang, and then I think the Locks was like, because you could tell like there was no hose barred, hands down serious shit. You got beef with them. Like I always thought that Beanie Siegel, like the whole Rockefeller and Lock shit, was gonna end in like somebody dying, and I'm really shocked.
Thank God it did.
Yeah, it didn't, but it was like, because I interviewed both of them, and they both stated
You was in
that.
the mix of all of that tension and all that energy. It was crazy.
And it's funny, like you interview them now, and then they're like, "Damn, I can't believe we even like went through that. Like we almost like killed each other for some bullshit words." It's fucked up how hip hop is, right?
Hey, words are powerful as hell.
Yeah.
Good music came out of it.
Yeah,
As
great
hip hop
music
fans, we
that
were
I
happy.
still listen to.
Yeah.
Are you a battle dude, or you're more like you just a storyteller?
Shout out to the battle rappers. I'm just like an in between.
Okay.
You know, I can mix and mingle with anything. Like so.
What's new about Newark that we need to know, or you're out of here? You're branching out. Is there something new that we need to know about Newark that we never knew?
I mean, I think the crime rate was down a little bit this month, so.
It did.
I think so.
I remember it used to be wild over there.
Yeah, it still be wild over there, but you know they trying, man. Kids gonna be kids and hood's gonna be hood. So I mean, ain't really too much you could do with that or over there where you from at, man. It's the same thing, bro.
I felt bad. I found out Apache died. I thought the nigga was still alive, man.
What's fucking when somebody just fucking said that I look like Apache though?
Yeah, you do kind of look like that nigga, man.
Where's
Gangsta, bitch. What's
somebody
that?
just told me that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out my homegirl Knight, man. She used to deal with Apache, man. She was on all them MTV battles back in the day.
You look more Hawaiian, or I think it was like Hawaiian or some shit.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're like tall.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that. But yeah, I mean, Apache is like Hawaiian, kind of like Indian, kind of like more towards your area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Like,
He's got a tan. Definitely.
You met him before?
I met him at one. I was with. Damn, that was so long ago. I was a loser. I was nobody. I was hanging with Chuck Chill Out on one of them niggas. Like back in, I was really young.
Chuck Chill Out.
Red Alert, Chuck Chill Out, and then Apache came, and I was a nobody. Like I was like trying to hang with the OG, trying to get down, and then he came and then he performed. It was him.
He did the gangster bitch.
He did Gangsta Bitch. I didn't
People was fucking
bitch.
with it.
And then Tretch came
Which is
and
a
beat up
classic.
somebody. Tretch came beat up a DJ
Oh
for
man.
leaking the song. So I was there and saw that. But I don't remember what DJ was, but the DJ did leak something from Tretch's, like the Naughty by Nature album. So he beat him up on stage in front of everybody.
Damn.
Because he leaked it?
Yeah, back then, you know, DJ was getting rocked for leaking songs.
Word, man.
Yeah, I leaked the Locks, so I leaked the Styles P
And
song.
people be upset about that?
Yeah, I literally shot a music video with the Locks, and then on the last take, we're putting everything in the car, like to leave, me and Dan the Man.
Yeah.
And then Styles P just found out that I leaked one of his songs from his Gentleman, whatever. The
Gangster and a Gentleman.
Yeah, I leaked like one joint off of that. And by the time I heard, WhooKid! But I heard the WhooKid scream from Styles P. It was so eerie, it was like a horror movie. Me and my boy jumped in the car. And still, I never even leaked the video.
Word.
Because I did their mixtape, so I wanted to shoot a video from the tape.
mixtape, okay.
But during the times I was doing all that, I leaked some from his album. And I was trying to make believe that it was leaked. You know, it was online. I got it from online. But somebody already said it's on the WhooKid tape. It was my only tape out. And then he had a knife, too. He said, yo, I had a knife. Took me a while to, like, be cool with Styles P. I met him again with Redman in some weed interview I had to do for a dispensary.
Yeah.
And then he still had an attitude a little bit, but he let it go because it was, like, years ago.
Yeah.
He never caught me. But he did have a knife that day.
You were lucky.
He said once he found out that the song was leaked, he grabbed the knife and he screamed my name. But I was already like, this guy's going to stab me? Like, but, I mean, you know, back in those days, like, an album is their life. Like, you know, if you leak a song, that's money you're getting. Like,
Exactly.
but being a DJ, we didn't give a fuck. It was like an adrenaline rush to leak, like, someone's album. Like,
Yeah.
it was like almost like an addiction.
Y'all know y'all the important piece to all this shit.
And we all became famous off that shit.
Thank God.
I mean, I became his friend after, but
Yeah.
he got killed, man.
It'd be a different story for you.
Yeah, hopefully this story is different now. We're talking about who. We gonna take business in the Bahamas together and shit. I'm gonna be fucking with who? Like, who were you at? I'm coming to fuck with you.
You probably
bro.
was there, like, yo, we gotta get WhooKid. You don't even know. Like, you probably was there. We probably ran into each other and didn't even know.
Exactly. Of course we did, bro. We had to, man.
The world is small when it comes to this industry over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Where everywhere else is bigger.
Everywhere else is kind of like wider. I don't know about UK.
London's small. London, UK is tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny. Everyone knows everyone. You run into everyone.
You got beef,
People are
it's over.
scared to say stuff about each other because you're going to run into each other.
Oh, is that
That
small?
night you're going to run into this way small.
And I've seen a video of people leaking and blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know the UK don't be playing. I saw a couple
Yeah.
of joints. I said they get it in over there too.
But think about it, it's like Jamaicans in the UK, so it's like, you know, Jamaicans back in the day, especially in New York and all that, Jamaicans was crazy. They were killing everybody. So imagine you send them off to the UK, that's free death. You know what I'm saying? That's like death, that's Christmas death right there.
You got every type of death. Everything. These kids don't care, man. They're coming up now. They don't care.
Yeah.
So they just want to do stuff.
So it's funny you say that, and especially in your music and what you stated earlier, it's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just different scenarios.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
This shit is all the same ball game for real. When you go somewhere, you already know somebody might try you, somebody looking at you, you looking at them, looking funny. Man, this shit is crazy.
You just have to have respect for the fucking streets, respect for the game, and respect to the average other rapper, and you be straight.
And you be good.
Yeah.
As long as you mingle the right way.
Your crew is cool, right? Who's in the circle?
Oh man, Bundy, Lies, Hazy, bro. You know he started Battle League, man. He started the Block City Battle League. A lot of artists went through his stuff. Yeah.
Get out of here.
You're a legend, man.
Little Bow Wow didn't go through your shit.
Hell no. He would have got Chew coming through there.
He's hanging off the private jet like.
No, we gotta imagine that.
Nah, I love Lil Bow Wow, by the way. He's my best friend, man. I want to fuck with him. Like him, Nick Cannon. I've been bothering them niggas for years.
Bow Wow used to fuck with he used to be signed with my man from North Rock ROC.
Oh, he used to be signing him.
He used to be like on JD thing. They used to be on JD
Oh,
thing together.
yeah,
Remember the guy?
Mm-hmm.
He sounded like Jay a little bit, his voice. Shout out to my man ROC.
Fucking Bow Wow, man.
Fucking Bow Wow.
Bow Wow gonna be in the video today?
Bow Wow had, look, he could if he wanted to.
We find out Bow Wow's over there.
Bow Wow jamming and shit, talking about you can look at his, talking about the Tommy gun.
Man. I don't know, that guy, I don't know. Man, let's get out of here, man, because I'm gonna say some fucked up shit. I've been working with my mouth, man. But anyway, I'm just so happy. So is this gonna lead to like an EP or
Of
like?
course, man. We coming out with the EP.
Is
man.
there a title?
No title yet. It might be called Lil Joe. That's my name that I go by. No, I'm a junior.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't have no brothers and sisters. So Lil Joe might be the name of it though. We coming up with it though. Just trying to put the pieces together.
How many songs are done? You got like a few?
I got a gazillion.
Oh, okay. So
I'm one of them guys that just used to record.
Here I come again. I gotta get kidnapped by your man and go through shit again. There we go. I already know what's going down. Oh, God. But we're gonna keep it moving, man. I'm just happy. So I'm gonna have to get kidnapped today and stop by before I get on this private jet to fucking Atlanta.
Exactly.
My flight, I think, is at
We need you on.
7. I think it's at 7 p.m. today.
We need that influence. Oh
All
yeah,
right.
I'm going with you on the jet. We out.
All right.
Where we going?
Well, I got like 3 fat bitches, man. I don't know if you get on there, we might die. Help!
Like this big nigga back here.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to get on this one. We got 2. I'll go on the other one.
He back here going ham.
See ya! That's me swerving, all right, man. I don't know, man.
Swerving. How long is that flight? Is that flight?
It's 30 minutes, man.
30 minutes?
Atlantic City.
Where you flying from?
We're flying from, actually flying from LaGuardia.
Okay.
They got the private jets over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it's not that bad if it's LI, if it's, Lion City. I can get to LaGuardia real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
we might come down there and chill with you though, man. And where's the spot at?
I'm at Haven tonight, and come party. It's Tony Yayo's birthday. It's Yayo's birthday.
Oh, Yayo gonna be there?
Yeah, so his birthday.
Oh man, I never met Yayo before. Neither.
We got like 20 bitches that's gonna turn up with us.
Sounds wonderful.
Dripping wet pussy and just hang with us.
I already know who we're gonna be. We're gonna be best friends, my nigga.
It sounds amazing.
It's gonna be amazing, right?
It sounds lovely.
It sounds quite intriguing.
It sounds fucking lit.
Nigga got the camera shaking. He got the camera shaking and shit.
Coming too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to fucking get some Instagram craziness, PL's coming. He's going to be on the jet with me too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Man, we got to swing down that line.
I mean, your video shoot should be over by, if it's hip-hop time, maybe 1.
Hip-hop time, you already know you got to add like a 3 hour after that. Because every time where we starting it, that ain't going to start till 2 hours after that. So you already know how we move on that hip-hop time. That's just crazy.
Well, anyway, we're going to, give me the address and then I'll swing by.
I got you, big bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate the whoo. I was going to wear my Haitian flag up here today because I'm Haitian too, right?
Yeah, I know.
I was going to wear it up here. I was going to wear it over the face and come through. I couldn't find
Oh, man. Yo, don't you hate that when you can't find that shit?
Oh, man. And all these places out here, I said there, and these stands out here, I couldn't find one.
Hey, shit, I had to order mine from, like, Korea.
Did you?
Yeah, Korea. Like, how you get a Haitian flag
You
from
didn't
Korea?
get that from, I thought you got that from Haiti.
Nah, they got this a Korean company that makes flags.
Wow.
And they sent me 15. I had, like, 15 cotton ones.
Wow.
Kodak Black sent me some silk ones, but I be choking when I'm DJing. That silk.
Hot as hell with that
I be
silk,
trying to
boy.
DJ,
I hear you
like,
sweating
I
on
almost
this.
died wearing them silky joints, man. It's fire. I ain't gonna front. Thank you, Kodak Black, but nigga, I almost died at a festival one time.
You sweating wearing that silk shit over the face, man.
Man, shit, man. Well, anyway, the Who Army, Swerv. Woo! I was going to say in your mouth, but.
Nah, I get it. Here we go with too many pauses.
See ya!